Like, one of the big things I'm really worried about is if I make an agency, people are going to develop IronMouse syndrome. Now, what the is IronMouse syndrome? The idea of IronMouse syndrome is let's look at IronMouse's channel. What actually is her channel? You laugh, you lose. It's a chat event. Reaction. Gameplay. Highlights thing. Reaction. Chat thing. What? Event? Thing? Like a new stream thing? Chat thing? Reaction? Reaction and gameplay. For the most part, IronMouse's channel and her streams are very sporadic. If you ask like a normal creator, if you like blind showed like those topics and like her streams and whatever, and be like, is this hallmark of a good streamer? 99% of them would say no. Like, this is not conductive to views. You are just jumping all over the place between 500 things. For the most part, it is a pretty bad streaming idea. But IronMouse can do this because IronMouse is already a giga talent. No matter what she does, she is always going to gain like hundreds of thousands of views on Twitch streams. She's going to gain tens of thousands of views on YouTube, whatever. She's always going to be able to convert it into something successful. It is very, very easy to do that because, you know, she's already big enough. Because if only like 1% of her 1 million subscribers watch it, that's still 10,000 views a video. She's always going to be breaking even or going plus. You know what I mean? Anyways, what does this mean? So why am I talking about why IronMouse's content strategy is kind of bad, but she is rewarded? Well, a lot of streamers will actually kind of copy it. A lot of streamers kind of naturally look up to big VTubers. And this goes for just almost anyone. You could say this about like people watching Donkey. You say this people watching like Barney64. You say this people who watch like Asmongold when he used to not be like racist. Most people will look up to creators that they like, who are large-scale creators who don't really have a giga niche. Think of like PewDiePie or like CDawg or like IronMouse, for example. All their channels kind of look the same. It's very easy for creators to think, wow, I want to get into this mindset. I want to do whatever it's called, whatever. Like, they're following their dream and they're having fun doing the content that they like and they're doing well and blah, blah, blah. And for the most part, it's where they can kind of begin to suffer. Because when you're starting out and you do not have anything that makes you notable or known, it is very, very, very bad for your brand. It would kind of be like Stevie Blunder. Nope. But yeah, I mean, like, my videos kind of do like normal. But I guess, yeah. Let's go to like some of my older videos. Like, you can kind of see this where all the videos were like, I kind of just hate on Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Drama, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bad. It's very easy to be like, wow, these videos get views. But when you start deviating and start just like jumping around a bunch of random shit, like I'm talking about like look back, I do a deck profile, I talk about duel logs of random stuff, I talk about like good competitive stuff, and like you compare these views to like me complaining about Tenpai, because it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Exactly. It's very easy for people to just immediately write off that content. Because I draw into content, I draw in my audience with Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and then I deviate to something else for like 1 or 2 videos. And then people are like, oh, this is the thing I don't care about. And they immediately click off. You could just replace IronMouse with like any creator, any like small creator, and you will kind of see it, where it's like, this is a chat event. Okay, this is a chat event. Okay, is she gaming? Okay, is she like a podcaster now? Okay, is she a reactor now? Is she a gameplay channel now? Is she like you'll laugh, you'll lose now? It's very easy to become disjointed. And it's very hard for viewers, especially if you're small, to latch onto your brand. People are drawn to negativity like I hate X deck. I will tell you this right now. If you want to make successful content, the best content you can make is content that tells people how to feel. If you make content that tells people how to think, or says that one thing is one thing compared to another thing, or thing A is better than thing B, or worse than thing C, it will always do better. There are videos that both YouTube likes and people like to engage with because of how engaging they are. Even if they're just objectively wrong, people will want to watch those videos in the comments and call the creator stupid just because it is a very easy thing to do, and it's very fun and very easy to be toxic and hate. Shitty cheerless videos to rage bait? Unironically, yes. let's say like, yeah, you make like a normal video. This does like pretty average compared to his videos, like 20,000 views, 25, 35, 30, you know, 30,000 views is like kind of normal. It's very easy to like make that kind of content and have it be like relatively successful. But if you make a video that says like Malice sucks and the competitive discussion surrounding it, like it could do pretty well. Like Malice keeps flopping, or you're just like the new lab support kind of sucks. I know it's like surrounded by videos of just like me fucking hating, but you get the idea. Like if I make a video, like instead of talking about like these new Yu-Gi-Oh cards are really cool and card discussion, instead why not just make a video that says like Konami sucks and why their archetypes fail? And it would just randomly be a successful video. Again, I know my channel's not that big. I know my channel kind of sucks dog dick. I know my channel's just basically me talking about like VTubers half the time. But this is my life. It's my channel. Deal with it. The new Makanko cards and why they suck. Is that click on it? Yeah! It would probably do well. You could title it like, as a Makanko one trick, these cards disappoint me. Or like, these Makanko cards are a failure. Or like, why the Makanko cards aren't as good as everyone thinks, or something that's very easy to bait in viewers. And I got a good example. The guy I work for, his third channel was supposed to be just whatever for fun. It got way too popular, and now it's just the main channel, but less serious. Because anything as a gacha games takes of that. Unfortunately, that's just the reality. People see money, and the second they see money, they will very easily switch up. Let's look at Sunny's content before she started being a React bot. Alright, chat event, talking, collab, talking, gaming thing, story time, and then a reaction took off. And then it's like, you know, she starts watching some more, does some chat events, and what I mean, 100,000 views on a 2-hour video versus a 20,000 view on like an 18-minute video. The money is, oh boy, that does something to your brain. And then, oh look, what's that? 340, another react. You know, a gameplay, 120. You know, some whatever, 160. And then all of a sudden, reaction. Well, this is a gameplay. Yeah, not all of these are gonna be great. Not all of these are gonna be perfect, but like the efficiency ratio between like, should I be pouring my heart and soul into making videos that at best are gonna break even, or do I just do the same slop that I've been doing already that is already giga successful? For some people, that is making gacha content. For me, that's making Yu-Gi-Oh drama content, and I've kind of moved on from that. And then for Sunny and a lot of talent, a lot of people kind of want to make reaction content. Reaction. This is not a knock against those people. It is, this is 78,000. Oh my god. It is very easy to be kind of corrupted by numbers. And I'm not saying that like Sunny's corrupted or I'm corrupted or people are corrupted. It is all I'm saying is that it is just a very natural inclination for people to want to stick with what works. There's nothing wrong with that. But I guess this kind of ties into the whole thing of, it is very easy to find a niche. Like, a lot of content creators, the first step is struggling to find a niche. They're just doing whatever. And then they will find a niche and they'll see some success in it. And then, depending on what that niche is, it is very easy to be kind of like stuck in that niche. If you're stuck in that niche, you're kind of fucked. You can either fuck yourself or kind of like hinder your like long-term growth content. Like, if all you're gonna do is be gacha streamers, be a gacha streamer, what happens to you if the gacha game dies? If I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh drama streamer, what happens if there's just no drama? Well, my channel dies. You see me go on like hiatuses. And for some people, it's just like, what happens when you react to everything? Your channel dies. Isn't that why people do the IronMouse syndrome? People will do the IronMouse syndrome if they don't know what they're doing or they're panicking. People fall into IronMouse syndrome if they have zero clue what they're doing, or the thing that they're doing right now is no longer working, and they're just like, I have to revive the channel somehow. I just gotta throw a bunch of random shit and hope to God. And like, it is a IronMouse syndrome. If you're not a big creator, will hurt your channel. It'll hurt your channel, it'll hurt your views, it'll hurt your self-esteem. it will always be a negative for the most part. Spray and pray sometimes works. Yeah, you could say that. At the same time, you know, buying a lottery ticket also works for like 1 in like a billion people. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible to get big by doing IronMouse content. It's possible. It's just that those people are usually either already experienced creators who are starting like a second channel or a new brand or whatever, or like already know exactly like what they're doing, or extremely high quality or whatever, or they just get extremely lucky with the algorithm. Yeah. And getting out of a niche is something that you can do. It is something you can do, but realistically, as a talent kind of manager and advisor and consultant person, ultimately, you should only try moving out of your niche if the niche that you're in, if you have naturally built up to being a personality that is not solely reliant on your niche's videos for income, as well as the fact that you are big enough to survive and thrive on your own. Like, the very easy example is like Donkey, where he quit making League videos because for the most part, he'd been kind of transitioning his channel off of just sole League content. And he'd kind of been like doing movie reviews, game reviews, whatever, dunk views. And then, you know, like when he stopped doing League content, people had already kind of adjusted to it. Like, sure, he had some of, like, compared to like his League content, his like dunk views didn't do as good. But now, if you condition people towards it and you're already big enough of a creator, then it's just naturally gonna always do well. 1.8, 1.6, 1.8, 1.9, 2.3s, what the fuck is this video? Who cares? Doesn't matter. He's big enough that it doesn't matter if some of his videos flop relatively, because a flopped video with 800,000 views is still a successful video in the terms of like YouTube's eyes, you know what I mean? Some people watch for the niche, some people watch for the creator. That's fair. That's exactly right. But some people dial their channels so far into the niche, as soon as a creator stops speaking that niche, like they are dead to them. But my content is like, it's kind of like open source in the sense where my channel used to kind of be like just Yu-Gi-Oh or just hating on Yu-Gi-Oh drama or whatever, some dumb shit. Now my channel's kind of just like, hey, Stevie's talking about VTubers and content and whatever. Like, that's kind of a transition that I've tried to make for my channel and brand overall, where I'm no longer just like, here's the guy who says that Konami's racist for printing Fuolos. And now it's like, here's the guy who like works with VTubers and content creators who also plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And is also racist on League. Wouldn't he make more money making non-League content nowadays, get more views is what I meant to say. Yes, because he transitioned his content from being sole League content to being whatever the fuck he wants. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents on like content direction and IronMouse syndrome as a whole. Again, well, final things. This is not a knock against IronMouse. IronMouse is just a very easy example to use because she is such like a massive guiding light for VTubers, which I do like. I do like IronMouse. I think she is a good content creator and very nice. I just think that if you look at her content plan objectively and try to copy it one for one as a person, it will not work. So take your caution. Be normal. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you for watching. This was a fun video to come back to, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next discussion.